Legendary surfer Bill Roach, also known as Papa Roach, has had a lifelong love affair with the ocean. Calamities have befallen him while pursuing his favorite sport, yet he remains drawn to the waters of the Crystal Coast. This interview is part of the Smithsonian Institute's Hometown Teams exhibit at the Core Sound Waterfowl Museum on Harkers Island.
One time over at Shackford, this was pretty bad. I got hit in the head on the board and actually tore all the skin off this side of my skull. I'm so hyped up because the surf is so good. And I'm asking my buddies, I said, man, does it look bad? And they're going, Roach, man, that looks pretty bad. You might need to go check that out. I get to the emergency room. I'm standing there with an ice bag on my head, and I hadn't even seen it. Well, I looked at it right before I went in there, and I looked at it in the mirror, and I'm going, what are they going to do with that? Because there's nothing but skull right there. And I get in there, and I thought, yeah, I bumped my head with my surfboard. She goes, okay, let's see what you did. And I pulled it off. She goes, oh my God. And the doc finally comes in there and he's picking up bone fragments from the skull out of there. I said, that's probably fiberglass. I said, I tore up my board pretty bad. But anyway, he stitched all that back together. I know how to stay away from my board in certain situations. And this was that one at Shackford where I got hit. It was a pretty good sized wave. It's throwing out and getting tubey, and that's where the wave has the most power. And usually, if you just get as far back in the tube as you can, and then wait till the thing, I knew I wasn't going to come out of it, wait for the thing to shut down, break onto itself. Well, the guys that saw it said there was another wave, a backwash wave, came back into it, and said when that thing shut down, it just exploded. One time I knocked these 4 bottom teeth, this was kite surfing, but I got a real big air, and when I landed, the wind sort of lofted for a second, and I landed harder than I normally do, and I came down and my knees hit my chin, jammed my bottom jaw up into my top jaw, and these 4 teeth were sticking straight out. So I called up my dentist. So I met him at the dentist office, and it's just me and him, and we're looking around for stuff because he doesn't know where any of his tools are, you know. Is this it? You know, we're grabbing stuff. So I'm holding all the stuff, and he's shoving all my teeth back in and epoxying them together. And twice surfing. The first time we were surfing, and I jumped off my board. I dove off my board. I thought it was deeper than it was, and I hit the bottom, hit my head, jolted my head back. I go, man, I can't move anything. I get up to the top, I float up, and I couldn't move my head. Got a big breath of air, another wave hits me, I roll around a little bit, and come up again, I go, help! And my son and one of his buddies are out there. My son comes over there, and I'm floating in the water. I'm going, man, I can't move, you need to get me to the beach. Freaks him out, of course. I said, I'm good, just get me to the beach. So he got me to the beach. Yeah, they ended up taking me to Greenville and doing all these tests and stuff, but everything came back. I'm good. And actually, if I had any sense, I would have stuck my hand out. I mean, most of my accidents have been when the consequences aren't real bad. I don't think, you know, when it's big and it's gnarly out there and stuff, I'm paying a lot of attention. It's usually when you just let your guard down. As long as God willing, I'm going to be out there paddling around.
Yeah.